when you do something for someone, it has to be special. It has to be something that makes an impact on their lives, and
Uh,
not everyone has to publicize it. Not everyone has to put it out there and show the world what I'm doing or what not.
100%.
Unfortunately, that's the kind of validation everyone's seeking. But you
Mm.
have to choose to live life in the right manner, and you
Uh,
have to choose to do the right thing. And as you said, Danielle is your pillar of strength for me in my life. Anushka is definitely that person who always pushes me in that direction.
uh,
If anything is off, any kind of motivation, any kind of support, we're both there for each other. And I think we're blessed to have a great life partner and great people around us and world to watch. But the
mm.
things you say to people, the way you come across, you treat them, certainly makes an impact on them. And I've seen that inside the change room. And I was just thinking from that note, I remember the first time we met after you were picked up by RCB. I
Yeah.
remember it was in Johannesburg, and we came down the tunnel. You guys were finishing practice, or yeah, correct. You guys were finishing practice. We were just starting ours, and I came and said hello, and I said we're going to be playing together, and you were like, "I'm excited for that." It was a very brief chat. Didn't know after so many years, after what 9 years, we'll be such good friends and have a
Wow.
great journey together. And yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful to create a lot of memories.
It's an interesting story because it's a very human thing to do. Is when you hear about someone for quite a few years, and about you
Mm,
has told me a lot about you
yeah.
leading up to. I mean, I think you were 18, 19, 20 when you started playing for RCB, and Belchi would tell
Mm,
me about you.
mm,
And I've known you for 3 years, but never met you, never meeting you in
mm.
that time. You sort of, it's a human thing to sort of put a bit of defense around yourself, you know. So
Yeah.
I remember walking up the tunnel, and even though I said hi, my defenses were definitely up. Like, hold on, I don't quite trust this guy yet. I've heard a lot about him. I've seen the hair, I've seen the style. I'm not convinced,
Yeah.
but it didn't take me long to get to know you a bit better and to see the human side in you, which luckily over the last few years, because of what you've achieved, a lot of people have seen that human side. Where
Mm,
if that didn't happen, and for a lot of people, I don't think everyone gets to enjoy the human side of them. You just see
yeah.
this image. But
Mm.
anyway, there's a good spirit inside of your body, and Biscuit, we all have a lot of respect for you and everything you've achieved.
Thanks, my
Okay,
brother. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
that's enough of that.
Yeah, it's a bit emotional. It's getting a bit dramatic. But listen, I was actually talking to Anushka about this, and RCB shared a picture of the first. Now we're in 2020, and it's such an amazing journey. It's so surreal. You've been here 9 years yourself,
Yeah.
and it's been so amazing to actually look back and think. For a lot of people, it's all about, obviously we want to achieve the ultimate goal. For RCB, we've come close thrice, haven't been able to. That's always going to be our dream together. But I was just thinking, looking back at this journey, I was like, and we just sat down and spoke about it. I was like, there is no way in any scenario that I can ever think of leaving this team because of the journey we've had, because of the love and the care the franchise has shown, the fans have shown. You can feel emotional about the season going well or not, but to have that loyalty with Bangalore, with RCB, it's been quite surreal. I don't know what you feel about it, but I just got this emotion. I was like, man, till the time I'm playing IPL, regardless of how we play, I am never leaving this team. There is no
Look,
chance in any situation that I'm going to play for anyone else.
not everyone is as sure of staying in a side as you are. So that has certainly been my inspiration for quite a few years now. I'd never
Mm,
want to leave Bangalore, but I know I've got to
yeah.
score runs if I want to stay there. So that's really pushed me, and obviously the fans. But
Mm, mm,
it is crazy when you look back, and that I want to touch on. It's something that's on my mind a lot. Is how people
mm,
harp on stats and hundreds and big performances, and as nice as that is, every time I look back on memories of the IPL or playing for South Africa or any team for that matter, you think of relationships and
Yeah.
connections and friends, and you don't really. Yes, in the back of my mind, hey, I played a nice knock there. It's more often than
Mm,
not people remind me of that. It's not myself thinking of it,
mm,
but you think special. You think about special moments and the crowd's
mm.
atmosphere. So
Yeah.
those are the kind of things I don't want to ever give away. I want to be
Yeah.
in Bangalore for that for I don't know how many years to come. So hopefully the IPL will happen this year. We'll see what happens.